compañeros, luchadores de la libertad. Oye, 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 pueblo valiente, la voz de la verdad que traen los compañeros, luchadores de la libertad. La mentira será aplastada, junto con los mentirosos, llegan ya los poderosos, y ahí viene la muchachada. Oye, 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 pueblo valiente, la voz de la verdad que traen los compañeros, luchadores de la libertad. Oye, 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 pueblo valiente, la voz de la verdad que traen los compañeros, luchadores de la libertad. La mentira será aplastada, junto con los mentirosos, llegan ya los poderosos, y ahí viene la muchachada. La mentira será aplastada, junto con los mentirosos, llegan ya los poderosos, y ahí viene la muchachada, y ahí viene la muchachada, y ahí viene...
What's up, folks? How we doing? Whoop. Let me turn that down a little bit. Sorry, it's really loud in my ears, too. Oh, yeah, got it. Whoa, there he is. How's everybody doing tonight? Glad to see everybody's here. What's going on, Rachel? What's up, Rav? I know you haven't caught a few of these live. You've been out, but it's all good. They're recorded. You can watch them later. Give your comments. It's nice to have you here live so you can interact, though. I think that's that's the best part about streaming, is the fact that I get to interact with you guys. And as you may have noticed, I read a lot of your comments. I mean, there's not a whole lot of people here usually, but I do try to read as many comments as possible. And hold on, let's cut this. Let's cut the shit. And yeah, and I got a bunch of good stuff for us tonight. Oh, I got a bunch of good wholesome war footage and Rush Limbaugh. Yeah, we're gonna watch Rush Limbaugh, and I think it was Friday. I remember Monday. Yeah, a lot of people weren't here Friday because Friday was like nice out, and I don't blame you guys. Like, I think everybody had plans except for me. I was just like, well, I'm gonna stream, and I was just like, whatever, that's fucking sweet. Yeah, today, oh man, Rachel, I know you're lightweight in my neck of the woods, so you probably, it was raining, like, it was like a freezing rain today, all last night. It's been so cold and shitty out, and like, I was just like, ugh, I was pretty miserable, but I went up, and I went and saw my mom, because it's Mother's Day, and I went and saw her, and hung out for a little bit. I brought her some flowers, because I always get her, like, a potted plant, like a flower usually an orchid on Mother's Day, but it's so cold, and usually the orchids around here, like, especially on, when it's been so cold, going to a nursery or anything, they're not going to be so great. So I got her this little yellow thing, I don't know, but it had it came in a little copper pot that had a purple band around it, and purple is her favorite color, so that's awesome. No rain today. It was a little chilly. That's awesome. Fucking, it rained all day. I'm pretty sure it's, let's see. Is it? Oh yeah, it's still raining. Still raining, it'll probably freeze tonight. I'm gonna have to bust my ass in the morning, and by literally fall down the stairs, bust my ass. It's gonna suck. Oh well. That happens. But anyway, let's get on with the stream. So you guys like videos? I heard you like videos. If you like videos, you should see mine. Yeah, it was fucking cool. So basically, I found this earlier today. I was just chilling in bed, and I was wondering if I could find it on YouTube, which I usually can. That's kind of how I find a lot of the older stuff like this, is through finding it as a GIF or a video on 9gag or something. If you can avoid all the Jordan Peterson bullshit and the Hail Lobster, the Nazi fucking fanboys and whatnot, you can find some pretty good stuff on there. And sometimes you find something like this. And what we got here is the Bosnia Herzegovina conflict from the 90s, which is actually pretty interesting. I find it interesting. I did a report on it when I was in the Army. Yeah, I was in school in the Army, and I did a report on Bosnia Herzegovina. And what I learned was the U.S. Army, actually, like, the U.S. Army didn't really go in there to, like, kill anybody. It was, like, U.S., and mostly U.S., but coalition forces went in there and just drew lines and was like, hey, if anybody gets hurt, it's going to be us you're dealing with, not anybody else. So basically that caused everybody, like, ceasefire. And there were a couple of deaths, I think, I forget exactly how they happened. I think one was actually like an accident, and another one was actually like a combat-related death in the very beginning, but I don't know. But here what they're doing is they've got these big-ass naval mines, right? Just like Rachel from Hot Fuzz, the old guy with the sea mine. He's like, it's not live. No, and he hits it, fucking starts ticking. That shit's, oh man, I love Hot Fuzz. That's a great movie. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. Hot Fuzz, of course, Shaun of the Dead, and damn, dude, I love those movies. I might watch that at some point, but not today. Urchin Quay. Yeah, so they're gonna roll this off the mountain into the forest in order to have it explode and possibly, you know, kill people that are down there. And this is a short video, and we're gonna. Next up, I got a little bit of just like war footage. We're not gonna watch a ton of that. We're just gonna look through it. But yeah, let's see this baby roll. Live No. Most likely in 1992. Translated by Neshi. I watch Hot Fuzz a lot because my boyfriend loves the Kometo trilogy. Yeah, dude. It's definitely any of those movies are worth watching, whether you're alone or with anybody. It's kind of like The Office. You can always put it on, and it's always funny. Yeah, let me see. Probably shouldn't have done that. Look. Don't get too close. Don't worry. Then I'll push the money. Work that zoom. Get this high. Let's push it off. Damn, dude. The quality is actually fairly good for the time. You can actually see some detail. I'd be afraid that thing was just gonna like explode there. But then again, I guess that's the risk you take in war. Lie down. I think they're like, did they tell anybody down there? Like at the bottom? Get down. Tell those people. Boom! Damn, dude. Skoink. Yeah, unfortunately, a little anticlimactic. Sorry. Yo, what up, Slim? But yeah, that's what they were doing back in the day. Back in Bosnia, they were rolling sea mines into the forest in order to blow people up, which is actually pretty ingenious. If you have them laying around, you can get them to the top of a mountain. Why the hell not? Discovered Hot Fuzz from a music video of Holy Driver playing over scenes from the movie. Exactly, I've been meaning to revisit The Office. I usually flip between Sunny and Office. I've been watching Sunny for always too long. Yeah, no shit. Like I binge watch Forensic Files for the longest time. That was like my go-to when I went to sleep. And now I don't even have anything on really when I go to sleep. It's been a while. Yeah. What's up, Slim? Yeah, I missed out on your stream, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Well, I caught a little bit of it, but I was by the time I got home, I was like, I just need to lay down for a little bit before I did this. I need to do a little bit of prep, but next Sunday I should be gravy. We'll see about it. What was I saying? Okay. So, has anybody heard of the documentary Afghan, the Soviet Experience? Has anybody heard of that? It's really interesting. It's an interesting retrospective look at like the Russian invasion into Afghanistan, but it's 40 minutes, and I kind of want to go over it. So I think I'm gonna go over that in a different stream, like on its own. We'll sit and watch it because it's actually really cool. But yeah, let's watch these guys shoot at each other, I guess. Oh man, negative. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, we'll watch it. I'll show you some parts of it, and we'll we'll watch the whole thing on like a full stream. Now this is just like clips and stuff, so there's not going to be like any narration or, you know, I'm not 100% sure exactly what we're going to see either, so if you're not cool with like, oh shit, sorry. Oh. Sorry, I forgot the volume was super far down. But oh yeah, and it's all in the right hand side, by the way, just in the video. So if it's coming in through that way in your speakers, then yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, this all happened between 1992 and 1995. Like this was going on when I was growing up. I was like I was between 2 and 5 years old. I was going through kindergarten at the time, I guess. These guys. If you dubbed over this with like American English, I wouldn't be fooled for a second that this was, you know, the Americans fighting for some reason. I would be really confused because there's like different weapons and everything. Where the fuck is this? This is from a future time? That would be wild. Boom. Luckily, I only have my right headphone. Awesome. There you go. That's all you need. Hashtag efficiency. That's actually like kind of terrifying to look at, because these guys are assaulting this village. They're going in to kill people. Like no shit. And they're just straight up running across this field. And if you're in that village, I mean, and you see those guys running across the field, you should be fucking terrified. I mean, you're already getting blown to shit, apparently. Like, but and they're not wearing it. A lot of this shit that doesn't seem like it's really government issued either. It seemed like they're wearing kind of like ragtag military uniforms, whatever they got. Which, whatever. I mean, it's not a criticism. It's just it's wild. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, what is that? What the fuck was that? A rocket? Just some random spike in the ground. Ooh, that looked loud. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know. I find that enjoying. Subscribe to War Clashes, I guess, or Jeffrey Veach, regardless, to find this and, you know, listen to 15 minutes of calming war in Bosnia combat footage to help you sleep. It'll help you out. All right. Let me see. Control Shift T. Oh no, wait. T. There it is. Ugh. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. So I wanted to have a rule on my streams of basically, and Hillary Clinton is not allowed on my streams at all. Hillary Clinton is not allowed on my streams. I don't want to talk about her. She shouldn't be in the news. She shouldn't be relevant at all. I hate her. She's a terrible person. She needs to be completely irrelevant. However, I'm going to break that rule tonight to watch Rush Limbaugh talk about Hillary Clinton in 1993 and get booed. And we're going to see exactly why he gets booed. Because Hillary Clinton is a total piece of shit. But, hey, Rush Limbaugh is really, has, you know, he has it out for her. He's got a stake in the game. In the being.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was lucky enough. I was invited down to Washington to participate in this Kennedy Center Honors Program. I got to meet President Clinton and his wife Hillary.
Aren't you lucky?
Well, I enjoyed it. No, I enjoyed it.
Something I've always wanted to do.
Have you met President Clinton?
I've not met him.
You know, he to me seemed like he was too busy really to talk to me, and I think that's good. Because I think you want a president who's got his mind on other things than saying hello to TV
he did
boys.
have his things on other things.
Minds on other, but Hillary, I found very, very pleasant, very personable, very smart.
You know, there's something about Hillary. I got to tell you, how many of you in this audience or out there think that Hillary is a great example? Maybe you do, for feminists. She's a great feminist. All right. I'm going to tell you, Hillary Clinton is the lousiest.
Well, let's see.
The worst example for a woman who wants to follow the feminist route, because she didn't. Let's look at what Hillary did, Dave. You want to follow me on this?
Sure. What choice
Hillary
do I have?
No. Now, here's an example. You know, a lot of people are clearly bugged by me, Dave, and it's because I have almost a monopoly on the truth, and I'm going to give you an example.
Oh, no. Hold on. Yeah, you deserve to be laughed at.
Let me tell you now. Now, wait just a second. Follow me on this, folks. This is absolutely true. The feminist movement tells you that what you ought to do is strike out on your own, be dependent on no one, and certainly don't be beholden to anyone for what you get. But what did Hillary do? She went to college, found Clinton. They went out and studied in the grass out there with some weeds hanging out their mouths, and they're studying and doing all this. She attached herself to a guy that she saw was going someplace, and when he got there, she took over.
No.
That's...
Wow. I'd say that's not true. Definitely not. That's just a straight up that's a straight up attack on Hillary Clinton. You could easily attack her for a million other things, but I figure at this point in her career, she probably doesn't necessarily have the body count, and I don't think she just attached herself to Bill. I honestly think, the Bill and Hillary thing might just be a contract marriage, in all seriousness, so he might have something there, but no, Hillary Clinton is not a fucking dumbass that just, attached herself to wealth and then took over. No, he did not absolutely nail it. What is this? Turbo Trump. Mr. Turbo Trump. Oh, man. He was so close. I was like, I'm kind of agreeing.
That is exactly what happened.
Yeah, but first of all, when Clinton,
there's nothing feminist about what she did.
But when Clinton was that age, how could you tell he was going anywhere?
Now, this is a good point. Now, wait. There's an answer to this. She didn't know that he was going anywhere, but she probably didn't meet anybody else that gave out any signs that they were going anywhere else either. And so I think she just kind of rolled the dice. Hey, look, they got together and they've done this as a team. There's no question about it.
Well, I think that's okay. I don't have a problem with that.
I really want to say you have a monopoly on the truth, but you spout off probably the dumbest rhetoric you could come up with. These are the dumbest arguments I could ever think to come up with against Hillary Clinton. Even at this point, I would be like, yeah, she has evil in her eyes. I think she's going to be she's a war hawk. Definitely. I guarantee she would be a war hawk at this point. Luckily I only have one headphone. Oh, okay. No matter what you think of Hillary and her policies, she's a competent woman who's had a hit job on her since she entered this public sphere, probably because she's a woman. Yeah, I mean, absolutely because she's a woman, and absolutely because she's a woman for Rush. Rush Limbaugh is just attacking her because she's a woman. He's saying that she doesn't have any skills. She doesn't have any real skills, and she was just sort of given these positions. And it's no, Hillary Clinton knows how to do things. She was Secretary of State for a reason. All right? And she was not president for another reason. So, and we all know what happened there. And I don't think that was the best thing for us. Anyway. But no, it's not. Hillary Clinton is evil. She's not stupid, okay? That's the thing. Evil, never attribute to malice what you can easily attribute to stupidity. when you're the Secretary of State and you're dropping bombs on little kids from a fucking BlackBerry, yeah, that's pretty evil. You're not. That's malicious. Okay? I don't think that's stupidity.
Say again, I'd never met her, and I'd made jokes about her, you know, all during the campaign, and now that they've been in office and so forth, and I was really very impressed. She's just a nice, decent, sensible woman. And I say that for two reasons. One, of course, because I mean it, and two, because we're trying to suck up to them to get her on the show. But it's true. It's true. I was very impressed.
Everybody, you know, I was out in Los Angeles for a book party the other weekend, and her best friend is Linda Bloodworth Thomason, who produces
TV producer,
Designing
right?
Woman and Hearts of Fire now.
Oh,
and she sat me and said, if you just meet Hillary, you would love Hillary. Now, everybody that meets her says that, and I'm sure she's a charming woman. Look, I have no problem with Hillary Clinton's personality, who she is, but it's like this Vogue magazine layout that everybody is just tripping out over. Here her photos, which I think one of them looks like a Pontiac hood ornament, to tell you the truth, if you look at it. But look at it and you'll see. That
you know, you can say that.
Okay, that's funny. At least he's making fun of the fucking picture. He's got a point. I'd say Hanlon's razor can't be applied here because Hillary doesn't do stupidity. She's very thorough. Yeah, she is. She's very cold and calculated. Yeah, she knows exactly what she's doing. But, like, Steven Crowder did this exact same bit against Billie Eilish in Vogue. About her, like telling her that trying to downplay her because she's a woman. All right, I haven't watched that clip. I kind of don't want to watch it here, but maybe we'll watch it just to kind of compare the two of them. We'll watch a little bit of his because I really just don't want to fucking see it. I really don't want to listen to Steven Crowder. But all he's doing is just he's just attacking her for being a woman, but yeah, she does kind of look like a Pontiac hood ornament in that photo. It's kind of funny.
Pontiac hood ornament, to tell you the truth, if you look at it. But look at it and you'll see that.
You know, you can say that because you are the finest looking human specimen on the planet.
Good point.
Wait. Now, see, there you go. There I go.
There you go.
See, I can defend Rush in saying that he was more making fun of the picture than her looks, I guess.
Oh, hey, just a second.
That was not a comment on her appearance. It was a comment on the layout of the photos. You take a look at one of them. You're a big car buff. You look at a Pontiac hood ornament. You'll see. Right. But the problem with all this is, Dave. What am I missing over there?
I don't know.
It's going nuts. The problem with this is that the photo layouts are nice and Hillary's nice and I'm sure she's charming, but listen to what she says she wants to do. The issues and the ideas, she does it in secret. She won't let anybody in. We knew more about who was running China than who was in that healthcare
you know, but the problem
because we had pictures of the people.
I know, but listening to and understanding the issues is too hard.
Well, no. Listen to my show and you'll understand it. That's why
No, don't listen to his show. You will not understand. You will understand it from the most ass-backwards fucking way. Yeah, I couldn't even follow Crowder's point. It felt like it felt disjointed to me. All right, yeah, we gotta look it up. Oh God, I hate. Watch Steven Crowder. I hate him so much. Skankism 101. Wow. I don't want to watch this whole thing. I don't want to watch. Can I just see a clip? Empowerment. Could someone please send me a link of like send me just like the clip Oh my god, is it this whole 13-minute clip? Let's try it. The episode of Family Guy with Rush Limbaugh came on the other day, and I couldn't help but gag. The message was too much. Let's appeal to bipartisanship, even though the other side is a bunch of fascists. Yeah, that episode has a totally different message nowadays as opposed to like back then. It's not. No, fuck Rush Limbaugh. Also the end where he turns into an eagle. Wait, Crowder turns into an eagle, or no, in Rush Limbaugh where he turns it. Family Guy. Where
hit that like button too.
Hit that. Oh yeah, smash. Look at that.
I get it's because it's.
There you go.
Finish him.
Yeah. Conservative comedy just isn't funny. Like you just saw that graphic. That was really cringy and weird. Why do you have a shoulder holster on? All right, so fun fact. Back out in my army days, we as MPs, we would have an M9 on us when a pistol, a 9mm pistol, Beretta M9. It was issued to everybody, and you would have that on you wherever you went on the installation when you were deployed. All right. Sometimes you'd have your rifle or whatever, but usually that's locked up, and you just have your pistol on you. That was our procedures anyway. So like we would we all ended up having like different thigh holsters. Some of us stayed with the issued ones, which are huge and bulky. Some of us got like I have a Black Hawk holster that's a real nice thigh holster. It sticks to your leg. It's super easy to get the weapon out. Perfectly made for the Beretta and everything like that. But people would get the shoulder holsters, and the shops that were there, the locals that were able to come on and sell their Chinese bullshit, they would have these shoulder holsters, these leather shoulder holsters, and you would only see like the douchiest motherfuckers wearing them. You would see like officers wearing them. You would just see someone who really needs for themselves to stand out, and that's what Steven Crowder is. Like, he doesn't look. I said this about Jordan Peterson, but he doesn't look good either. He kind of looks like he's really fucking tired. Like, he needs a nap. Like, dude, Steven Crowder, I think you just need a fucking nap a little bit. What is he doing this time? He's such a douche. Oh, he's shitting on women. Yeah, the episode is not aged well at all. He's shitting on women. He's gonna shit on Billie Eilish. Let's try and watch this.
Okay, so Billie Eilish gave an interview for British Vogue, and before I get into anything else, it should be noted that her middle name is Pirate. By the way, I almost said he.
Really?
I almost said he because I'm so messed up with the pronouns.
She's got so many middle names there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Pirate was just one of many.
Pirate is one of them.
You're so messed up with...
So while we're on the subject of how awful men are and how they're all the abusers, she said this about men, Billie Eilish. She said, I really think the bottom line is men are very weak. For you, bro. Well, imagine if those roles were reversed. I just think the bottom line is women are really weak. Now, she doesn't say men are really weak. I don't know, maybe just emotionally, or men are weak, and she just says men are weak. Men are weaker than women. And she goes on to say it's just so easy for them to lose it. You expect the dude not to grab you if you're wearing that dress. Seriously, you're that weak. Come on, go masturbate. Okay, good. Let me just point out really quickly before we move on to some other points in this article, which I wouldn't care about if not for the fact that I have to.
Yeah.
Without men, none of this interview would be possible. So the interview was given to British Vogue, obviously a print magazine.
God, he's so insufferable. Get to the fucking point. I was trying to find this other video the other day, and I decided not to watch it because my whole issue was get to the fucking point. All he's doing is just talking a bunch of shit, and everything's flying by super quick. I honestly don't even really know what's going on. I'm not even sure what she's saying, other than, sometimes men are really weak, and they need... Thirsty dudes, you need to put your fucking phone away and stop taking pictures of girls. Stop doing upskirts and shit like that. You wouldn't want someone to do that to you. You want some creepy dude taking a picture of your balls while they're hanging out in the summer just because you want to be cool wearing a pair of cargo shorts or whatever the hell. Yes, I'll defend cargo shorts. I'll die on that hill. She has a point. Guys have really fragile egos and pride. Yeah, guys do tend to have fragile egos. It's hard. It's hard to accept when you're wrong, and that's what conservatives cannot do. They can't accept when they're wrong. Going back to my fucking Jordan Peterson fanboy thing, those dudes could not accept when they were wrong, even though they showed me the evidence. They showed me the evidence that proved they were wrong. And I proved it too, though. I was just like, yeah, it's like 2 paragraphs in. It says it was a court ordered, and he couldn't do that. So that's one over the last, 5 years. Good job. It's fucking rampant. Talking about the C-16 arrests and shit that the Jordan Peterson fanboys love to get on about. But it's just this. They can't accept being wrong. You can't accept being told no, dude. Just accept it. Sometimes people are just gonna fucking take no. Just no. Get the fuck away from me. I don't accept your advances. And I know for a fact Steven Crowder has probably just fucking bullied some girl that actually liked him. At some point in his life, there was some chick where he found undesirable, and he's like, "Ew, you like me? Gross. Fuck you." He probably does that all the time. He's a piece of shit. Yes, Slim, thank you. Everybody, thumb up the video. I appreciate that. Forgot to put that in your chat. I was there, but briefly. Anyway, she has a point, guys. Yeah, Steven Crowder is a really perfect example of that. Yeah, like I just said. Even though you said that before, you can't criticize men for sexually assaulting you because we make world go. Yeah. No, that's not how it works, bro. So if a more powerful man, in that sense, if a more powerful man comes up to you and sexually assaults you, you have no recourse in that. You should just accept it. I'm just saying, because there are more powerful men than Steven Crowder. I mean, I would say Steven Crowder would be he has more power and influence than I do, for sure. But does that give him the right to fuck me? No, Steven Crowder, stay away. I also own a gun, okay? You cannot come and fuck me as much as you want to. I know, it's cool. I have abs just like you used to. You're getting a little pudgy there. I bet he has those weird Joe Rogan HGH abs that are like a smashed pack of fucking Hawaiian rolls. Yeah, we gotta look that up. It's fucking weird. Crowder's and ilk are interesting because he's putting on an intelligence act for stupids. It means you can see how stupids perceive the intelligent by watching how Crowder acts. Yeah, I think it was Hannah or Jake, when they were going over Jordan Peterson's book, where they made the point that Jordan Peterson is just like Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro. They are what a stupid person thinks a smart person sounds like. And that's what their appeal is. When in reality, they're not smart. They're not making good points. They're easily refuted. They just happen to have an audience that they can drill their message into, and they constantly get more stupid people to do that. Yes, consent. It's all about consent. Don't fuck without consent, unless you're the government, apparently. Put it down there. I want to get rid of that. Let's get more into this, I guess. God, Steven Crowder's so dumb.
Printing press, invented by a man, Gutenberg, I don't think. Johann Zahn, a man, invented the camera, of course, for the photo shoot. Arthur Baldwin Turner, a man, invented and created Vogue magazine, though I'm sure men were using the term loosely. Yeah. The internet, which is where this was largely circulated, was invented, of course, by a man.
During my service in the United States Congress, I took...
Hey, hook up to Bluetooth. That was invented by a woman. Guess what? Hedy Lamarr, the woman that invented Bluetooth, was actually not credited for it as much because she was too hot for the time. 100% true. She didn't get credit because she was too fucking hot. Hedy Lamarr, that's why you have Bluetooth. Good job. It's actually radio hopping frequencies. Radio hopping, or frequency hopping radio technology is what she invented. And not only do we still use that in military radios today, which is what she invented it for, but it was the precursor to Bluetooth. So, yeah, you can shut off all your Bluetooth now, Crowder. Good job. You dumb fuck.
Took the initiative in creating the internet.
I bet.
Okay, sorry. It was Tim Berners-Lee, but, you know, that was back before new media, so Al Gore could just lie completely.
Yeah.
I would guess that.
And something else to note, her brother, Phineas, produced...
I guess that I would guess that Steven Crowder definitely knows how to use a gun because he's rich, so he definitely has lots of guns and ammo and time to shoot them and train. But when it came down to it, I think he would hide in a fucking hole. He would go to some compound and sit there while everything died around him. That's basically what would happen because he's a giant pussy. So.
All of her music and wrote most of it.
Really?
So men are so weak.
Probably get sniped from
You needed a man
mountain.
to get started, and you needed a man to make the center. Now look, I think we need each other. That's the issue. No one here is saying that we don't need. I think.
Hey, you needed a woman to get started. Your mom had to shit you out into the fucking toilet bowl, so there's that.
Women are the best of us in a lot of ways, in being compassionate, being nurturing, obviously making a house a home, being great mothers. I think in some professional environments, women are great organizationally compared to men. I think in environments where you need people who can do multiple tasks at once, women are far more efficient than men. Dude. And I think, conversely, that men are far more effective at carrying out one high-intensity task, like being in the military or CIA. But... Yeah. Chalk one up on the board for you, ladies.
Well, and one of the points that she made, I want to make this.
Oh, man, I got so much female leadership from the Army that would totally fucking disagree that it's only men that know how to lead. In fact, oftentimes the male bravado will get in the way of like quality leadership because they don't want to be wrong. That's where Steven Crowder comes in. That's where toxic leadership comes in, where they say, I am always right. That's toxic leadership. No, fuck you. You're not always right. Accept when you're wrong and admit when you're wrong and then do the right fucking thing. Steven Crowder can't do that. And his little, man titty fucking butt buddy over here probably has some extra dumbass point. I don't think I said what's up to No Dress No Piece. I just read your, what's up, NJMP? Let's see. Hunter-gatherers spend an average 14 hours a week supporting themselves, not sure the patriarchy and its technological harvest of misery, slavery, and atomic bombs is proof of superiority. Yeah. That's a pretty goddamn good point. Maybe we should work together. I mean, even the Saudis realized that because they had to allow women to start driving because they were crippling half of their workforce. So... yeah, they had to make some cultural shifts in order to accommodate the new economy. Guess we're just gonna have to do that too. Oh well. Hello guys, what's up, Wolfpack? When's the new computer going? I don't know. Shit. I gotta. I'll text them tomorrow. I meant to do it today. But I don't know when it's coming. Hopefully this week. I hope very soon. In fact, I'll text him here in a second while we watch this video. GE. What? Marie Curie, she irradiated herself for science, you fucks? Yeah. No shit. Wasn't she buried in a lead coffin? And you can't even look at her books without, special permission because they're irradiated for thousands of years. She discovered, radiation and radium and shit like that. Yeah, hell yeah. A couple more thumbs up. It gets give me a little engagement. Let's build this in. Let's build the community so we don't have to be just hunter gatherers for the community. We can all work together. Apes together strong. Trust me, it's good for us. We should do it. All right.
Because women misunderstand this. They think it's just like we just don't have self-control. When she says, "Come on, are you serious? You're just going to lose it like that?" Go and what she said, right? we are hardwired for this. You have no idea what it's like, and I mean that. If any woman out there is pissed off at me right now, you're wrong. You have no idea what it's like to be a 16-year-old male trying not to think about sex. I don't care what you're wearing, just hard enough as it is. But you add on top of it the kind of things that people, kind of dresses or the kind of outfits, or
and to be clear,
whatever.
Oh, that's victim blaming 101 right there. It's Victor Day. Yeah, VE Day. Yeah, it is VE Day, isn't it? This is the day victory was declared in Europe. Or is it? No, it's not VJ Day. Yeah. VE Day. Yeah, awesome. Fucking sweet. Good job. Good job to all the men and women that helped win World War II. Because it wasn't just the men. There was a lot of women. A lot of women and children died too. So let's give them let's give them a good a moment of silence for those that perished in World War II. A moment where we don't have to look at Steven Crowder. I send this text. Yes, the end of World War II. Yes. I don't know why that took me forever. I'm just like, why didn't I text it? VD Day. VD Day. Victory in Denmark? Did we win Denmark? Did somebody go betting Denmark? We won Denmark. Sweet. All right. You're familiar with Marifusa Nikiforova? She was an anarchist who led the Cossack bandits in the hills of Ukraine at a time when women weren't even considered legally human. Jesus Christ. No, I have not. If you can send me any documentary links on that, and I haven't forgot about that Australian punk documentary. I'll get that when I open up my fucking laptop, which I didn't do because I didn't remember until right before I went to go stream. Okay, so this guy is basically just, he's dumb as shit. He is.
If any guys not just inappropriate,
of course,
inappropriately, they should be buried beneath the tracks.
Absolutely, 100% of the time.
You cannot, and I'll get to some other quotes. You cannot change that man's perception of you.
Right.
That man's perception of you will be primarily sexual. Now, say I want to come home to her after a long day at work.
Yeah.
Kick my feet up. She seems like wife material. No, it's more. You.
Oh my God. I never want to see or hear that ever again. That was the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever come across. I gotta skip through that shit. Cause that is so fucking weird, Steve Crowder. You're already creepy enough. If you're doing this weird manly sexual thing at anyone, let alone a female, you're disgusting. You should be. Someone should punch you in the fucking face. I'm just saying, if you did that sort of thing. And not only that, it doesn't matter. You have to teach that kid. You teach that 16-year-old boy, hey, it doesn't matter. Go jerk off. You can't fuck her unless she says, yeah, you can fuck me. Oh well, guess what? A lot of the time she really wants to fuck too, because teenagers are really horny. Yeah, women like to fuck too. These guys have never been with a woman that likes to fuck them, so they don't understand that. They always roll over in the morning to someone's back turned to them. That's what's always happened, I'm guessing. So they don't understand that if you actually treat that person like a human being, and you don't just sort of force them into regretful human humping, then they'll actually be more appealing of a person to you, and you can see more sides of them. But I think you've only ever seen one side of women, which is not a good one, because you're a piece of shit, and shit attracts shit. There you go. Nikiforova raided German military bases to supply the anarchists with guns to drive the Germans out of Ukraine. Some people claim she was intersex just because they can't imagine a woman doing that. Yeah, I mean, that's... people are, of course, going to do that. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, maybe it was a man pretending to be a woman, or I don't know. Fucking, yeah, they'll try to do it. But yeah, I mean, there's hundreds, there's like thousands of stories like that. And women have not been excluded from war for, you know, the vast majority of time. There have been female warriors for you know, millennia. I mean, you're not going to just cripple your military like that and be like, eventually you're going to be like, yeah, we need some women that are willing to fight. And there are going to be women who are willing to fight, because guess what? They're human beings, dude. Yeah, believe it or not, women are human beings. Fucking mind-blowing. It's almost like they have similar interests to other human beings. They're just not always the same as yours. Oh, man. Just because you're a meathead does not mean you... does not mean the rest of us are, dumbass. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't want to hear this fucking weirdo.
It's a chemical reaction inside of us, and that does not give us any excuse to be idiots, right? And men...
Or to be criminals.
Right, and men need to do a better job of helping other men deal with that kind of stuff. But you have to understand, it is not just because men are weak. That's not weakness.
Yeah, that's the father's thing. That's a racist dog whistle there.
Tons of men who just...
I'm confused. Did you say only 16-year-olds?
Not just 16-year-olds. I'm just saying at that particular moment in time, it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to think about anything else. Come on, everyone out there, like guys, comment below. Tell me, what was... Okay, look, and I know we have a lot of... And I'm a Christian, but this is just real talk. What was your boner hide method in high school?
Jeez.
Did you go with the uptuck?
How did we go this far?
Or did you wait for... Did you do the binder hide?
Books.
Right? Books. Books work. Books work, but the problem is it depends on the kind of book.
Well, I think nowadays...
We had to use soft cover binders.
Well,
it's a tablet now.
At that point, it's just a dick imprint, like the face in the Frighteners over the bed. My main problem with this interview with Billie Eilish, by the way, is that
What is he even talking about? I kind of tuned out just because it's so hard to even pay attention to anything he's saying. He's not even making sense. If you ever read the Why the Last Man graphic novel, I highly recommend it. All the men in the world die, and it explores how the world might look as a result. I'd be down for that. We got Death by Snoo Snoo in there. That'd be pretty cool. Of course, it's my go-to.
Let me be really clear about this.
Yeah, I might check that out.
So when people, my problem too, I've talked about QAnon in the past, where people think that everything is a cabal of Satanists and child sacrifice. Satanism is actually far more common than people realize, in that most Satanists, if you look at LaVeyan Satanism, they just don't actually believe in God. They reject the archetype of God. And what does that mean? They reject the tenets of the faith, meaning you should espouse the needs of others first. You should love your enemies, right? That you should be held accountable to God, and that you shouldn't simply look inward. So LaVeyan...
Oh my God, dude.
Satanists actually just say the opposite. They say that you should make yourself the God of your own universe. That's what actual Satanism is. It's not blood sacrifice. It's simply saying, hey, there is no God, therefore I'm God. And I think this interview is striking.
That's not at all what Satanism is. No, Satanism is mocking religion. That's basically all it does. The Church of Satan just mocks religion. Like, maybe you should indulge yourself and just reject this dogma and shit. It's essentially a fucking meme, you know? It's a very popular meme, but it's just like the American Atheist or something like that. All it is challenging religion. And these people, like, I know Steven Crowder understands that, but he knows his audience is too fucking dumb to get that, so he has to repeat this rhetoric that has come from like the 90s. Oh, that's what the Satanists believe. No. And it doesn't matter if he had a Satanist right there, if he had Anton LaVey sitting right next to him to be like, no, this is exactly, what we believe. His audience would just be like, no, I believe Steven Crowder because I'm a big, dumb fucking idiot, and I got more guns than sense. Oh my God, it's gibber that's supposed to relate with their audience. Yeah, that's really all this is. It's just bullshit banter and shitty set design, like all this like Americana schlock, like that Tucker Carlson thing I watched the other day, where he was sitting around all that wood and it looked absolutely fucking garish. It looked like a Cracker Barrel. Like, oh my god, dude, that was fucking bad. This is pretty bad too. Your stupid little pipes. Smoke some fucking crack.
Like
a real man,
reminiscent
like Hunter Biden.
of Levian Satanism. That's right. I said Satanism.
Oh Christ! Babies first Satanism. The Church of Satan isn't Luciferian. It's a pan cult. There are actual Satanists, and they come in as many sects and varieties as any other religion. Yeah, like Satanism isn't like, it doesn't have the same power either as I mean, I'm sure there's also like sects of like the Flying Spaghetti Monster too, and Flying Spaghetti Monster challenges religion. Yeah, like actual Satanists, people that like drink blood and shit. Yeah, those people are really fucking weird, and yeah, if they're gonna be doing human sacrifices, yes, you should stop them, because stop doing that. But no. God, do I have to listen to this anymore? Oh my god, I don't want to listen. But yeah, no, he's 100% fucking wrong. Right can't meme at all.
So, let me read you a quote directly from the Church of Satan.
How did I just create a better meme than you with millions of dollars, dude? Fucking came up with that shit on the fly and just destroyed your dumb ass. God damn, dude. The right can't meme. It's true.
Since the Satanists understand that all gods are fiction, instead of bending the knee in worship to or seeking friendship or unity with such mythical entities, he places himself at the center of his own subjective universe as his own highest value. Let's compare this with the Billie Eilish quotes from the article.
Oh, kind of like Ayn Rand.
By the way, a role model for kids.
Yeah. Of course.
I miss the days when Charles Barkley was a role model, and the worst he did was punch out a fan.
He's a good guy.
That fan deserves it.
Or was that Patrick Ewing? I think both of them did it.
They probably did.
Billie Eilish said, if you're about body positivity, why would you wear a corset talking about her thing?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you show your actual body? She raises her.
I would do the same thing. Most of the what I would wear would just be like a t-shirt or something. It's I'm not gonna go to the grocery store with a t-shirt that says like "fuck your god," because there's little kids around and shit. I'm not gonna start shit in the Giant Eagle while I'm looking at peppers. But like, I'll wear something provocative, something that's like I don't know, something that, like an upside down cross or like a metal band or something like that. But I can't really wear too much jewelry because of my job. And I don't have any tattoos. I can't have any like face tattoos or anything like that. But yeah, something like that would be cool. The whole blood drinking and baby sacrifice thing was invented by the Catholics. They made up the black mass to scare Christers, ironically giving people opposed to Catholicism ritual to follow. Yeah, that is fucked up. That's messed up that they're like, okay, well, this is what these people do. And it's like, really? I don't know. So eventually somebody's going to be like, well, that kind of sounds interesting. I might eat a child. How do you cook it? They're like, they cook it over a fire with oregano and a bay leaf and for about 45 minutes. And it's like, oh, well, that sounds great. Fucking sounds crispy. Yeah. Well, I mean, Satanism was invented by, the Christians anyway. Like, Satan was invented by the Christians, so they kind of created Satanism by making the thing. They had to be opposed to something. So, eventually somebody's going to be like, yeah, I'm with that guy. You guys are kind of dicks, especially since you fuck kids.
their eyebrows. My thing is, I can do whatever.
Good point. Why doesn't he bring up the fact that Catholics fuck kids?
I want. Confidence is her only gospel, she says. Yet that intent has been spun into a lot of weird miscommunication. She clears it up. It's all about what makes you feel good. If you want to get surgery, go get surgery. If you want to wear a dress that somebody thinks you look too big wearing, f*** it. If you feel good, you'll look good. You look good. No!
Yeah. You do what you want. You can literally do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. It's not my life. You can be criticized, sure. Am I gonna criticize you? Not for what you're wearing. I mean, if you're walking around with your fucking tits hanging out, I might be like, are you okay? And if you're like, yeah, I'm totally fine, I might be like, are you sure? And then look at your tits and walk away. But yeah, if you're just totally fine, you're not doing anything wrong, your tits are hanging out, fucking do it. Okay, you're gonna attract some negative attention. Are you going to possibly, attract the attention that's gonna, get you assaulted? That's possible, yeah, but that's not on you. You're the victim regardless. If someone assaults you, you are the victim. Okay, and you essentially have to be disturbing the peace to a point where it requires you to be like stopped. I mean, you're like busting up property, or you're busting up people, or you're doing something that needs your ass dropped. Okay, that's totally fine. I don't think anybody would disagree with that shit. But if you're just living your life and you want to wear a fursuit around town, I can't stop you. Nobody can stop you. Go ahead and fucking do it. You might get yelled at. You might get people, making fun of you. But that's the risk. If someone assaults you, that's on them. They shouldn't assault you. Christians do it to themselves by making it each one personally watched by God. That is self-centered as fuck. Yeah. They never talk about negative of their own religion. Yeah, they never talk about the negatives. Anytime they bring up the negatives, i.e. like God smiting people versus thou shalt not kill, like that's kind of a contradiction. No, we don't have to look at that because that's God. Well, God is all powerful and can do that, so he's above the law. What? No. It's been legal here for women to bare their breasts in public for decades. Conservatives were convinced it would cause traffic accidents and mass rape. Turns out not many women want to be topless. Yeah. Hey, did you know that it gets cold out? And I don't always want to not have a shirt on. Like it's kind of nice working where I work, where I could actually like take my shirt off or something, or I could put on like my work shirt and have it unbuttoned or something like that. But like I mean, I wouldn't want to do that out in public. I'm not gonna be one of those people that just takes their shirt off and walks the fuck around. I don't do that. I've seen it my entire life. When it gets hot out, people just take their shirt off and walk the fuck around. Okay, cool, whatever. All right. Sometimes it makes you look like an asshole if you're just like flexing your muscles and shit, or if it's really not that hot out, it makes you look like a douche. But if it's hot, fucking take your shirt off. It's hot, shit. I mean, there's going to be very few people who actually want to do it. And very few people that are going to, feel safe, especially with this fucking rhetoric being spread about, instead of rhetoric like, hey, don't rape people, don't assault women because they have their tits out. Maybe it's just really fucking hot, all right? She wants to cool off. It's totally fair. Fuck it. All right. We just made being topless in Denver legal a couple years ago. That's awesome. Sweet. Do it. Just chill out, rock out with your fucking cock out, jam out with your clam out, and sit out with your tits out. Why not? Who cares? You should be able to do it. And if a weird, creepy asshole like Steven Crowder comes along, tell him to fuck off and get a life. And he needs to understand that what he's doing is wrong. So, Control yourself, Steven. I don't think I can watch any more of this. This is so bad because he's just so wrong on basically every point that he's made so far. I don't think he's actually made anything worthwhile. I don't think he said anything other than like victim blaming. And when Billie Eilish wants to talk about men who are being weak, especially when she's talking about people online, yeah, when you put up that anonymity too, motherfuckers are going to straight up be weird as fuck. Have you not read your own comments, Steven Crowder? I'm sure you get comments from people all the time that are like really messed up and weird, dude. You should know that. And if you're a woman, especially if you're a famous woman and you're very attractive like Billie Eilish is, and you're kind of a sex symbol, or you kind of make yourself a little bit of a sex symbol through your art, then yeah, people are going to say some pretty nasty fucking things, and it's up to the rest of the world to be like, no, that's wrong. You're a fucking asshole. Don't do that, you stupid piece of shit. And if you do it, but you change, then that's fine. But if you do it, and then you don't change, and you continue to do it, then you're a piece of fucking shit, like Steven Crowder. We had protests with 200 topless people walking around downtown. Dope. I'd go to that protest. That'd be sweet. Grab a coffee. What I wonder is, if women bearing their breasts would incite rape, why aren't foot fetishists mass raping women in sandals? I don't know, man. Maybe the foot fetish crowd is just maybe it's just a lower population. Maybe it's the it's a good point. I don't know, because maybe like the foot fetish thing is just like one of those cultural things where it seems like it's a lot more prevalent than it actually is. Either that or people hide it, and it's really not like, I don't know. That's a good question though. I think I know somebody that has a foot fetish actually. But yeah, that's good. A good question is like, why do these people think like that? Oh, you're gonna get raped. I do not think like that. If some chick if some woman wants to make the point, hey, I should be able to wear whatever I want, I can make the point, yeah, that's totally fine, but you should be careful because you're gonna attract attention from people that don't think like me, who are out of control. So it's best to be safe about it. Go ahead and wear whatever you want, let your tits hang out, but you're taking a certain amount of risk at some point, and it's just like, do you walk down that dark alley? It's all up to you. But sometimes you'll make it out. Most of the time, you're gonna make it out to the other side. All right, it's not that far. You're totally fine. Sometimes you're gonna get hit with a pipe. All right, that's just the risk that you fucking take. So you got to make sure that you're willing to walk down that dark alley. And if not, well then don't do it. And if you are, then do it. Fuck it. And if you become the victim, you are a victim. And people should remember that. Steven Crowder, I know that blows your fucking mind, doesn't it, dude? Like, look at him. He's like, holy shit. You're actually making sense here. Wow, dude. Louder with Crowder is blown away by my common fucking sense rhetoric. Oh my goodness, bud. Huh. All right. Two. You know what? Oopsie. Fuck Steven Crowder. Fuck right-wingers. Fuck conservatives. Fuck all their rules. Fuck going to church. I'm tired of that shit. Let's go to the mall. Let's go hang out at the fucking mall, guys. Screw all these grown-ups and their bullshit. Right?
Pretty gross, but I think
yo, what up, Mango?
People that work here a little later.
Shirt is too small, yeah.
Andrew Tanner, our godlike camera person whose arm got tattooed.
He's got a really round head. Hang on a second. I have to look this up. For Andrew. I think Andrew might be a Might be a god. God among men. Andrew the cameraman. He's close. He's close. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is Andrew a long-lost Olmec? Is Andrew... Is Andrew a god? Is Andrew... Is Andrew the cameraman an Olmec god? Now the nose isn't quite... I mean, it's not quite. Got a little less brow of the lip, I guess. But I don't know. The roundness... Pop a army helmet on him, I guess. Oh, it looks like, yeah, they're all wearing helmets. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize they had helmets on. Pop a helmet on him and, yeah, dude. You have a god among men. Fucking... I think Andrew is the guy with the camera, not this individual. But he may be gourd. Bow down to your gourd. Let's go to the Washington Square Mall. Fuck yeah.
What can we say about Andrew? Perhaps he's black. Andrew is black, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay,
that was
Andrew.
Andrew.
A couple of words with
Andrew's black. That's what we know. Andrew's a god, and God is black. There you go. Newsflash. God is not what South Park envisioned, whatever the hell that thing was. It's got a monster, but God is black, and God's name is Andrew, and he likes talking about
just
himself.
A couple of words. What can I help
Fucking
you with?
mall rats.
Great. She's decided to talk. All right.
Through the mall.
How long have you worked here?
You ran through the mall
3
naked.
years.
Was
Did you buy
that
your Christmas presents here?
voluntary or on a
any
bet,
Christmas presents?
or was that
Never. No.
was that something you regret, or was
Most
that
of your
something you
Christmas presents
enjoyed?
here. Are they? Is this a good store to shop? Very good.
Does he have stories to tell us?
Yes.
And
Like,
a temple to
that's
search in?
it?
I don't know,
Is it
man.
you? Well, you've been most
I
kind.
hope
Thank you very
so.
much. Aaron
That would be fucking.
We're like this. Yes.
As long as there's gold at the end of it, because
Yeah,
I could
give him the
really.
answers, and, he got
I
me.
also took a hit with
Well,
Dogecoin.
what a combination! How can you beat that? Wait, Aaron. Yes, Banana Republic. What are you doing in Woolworths?
Well, the usual. You know,
would you be embarrassed if this went on TV and people knew that you were in Woolworths?
Yeah, I guess I would.
Yeah. Right.
Why would you?
Have you ever stolen any Christmas presents?
No, I haven't.
Never?
Well, all right. No, I haven't.
I think you're lying.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, how about
You lying piece of shit. I feel like.
Luke. Look, so we're getting kicked out now. Okay, well.
I feel like these.
Thank you very much.
I feel like these kids, like, one of them had like a rich dad or something. They got a video camera with the microphone and whatnot. They were like, well, we got to make a news story, so let's go to the mall and talk to some people. And they were gonna try and send this in to the news and be like, hey, you think we could get our story out there? And they were gonna get laughed out of the fucking room, because of course, and which is why this guy came up. Hey, you can't film in here. Store policy, sorry, you can't film. Whatever. Well, yeah, this was bad. It was lots of fun. That's good. Awesome. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad. Did you make it through? Did you get arrested, or did you like hop into someone's car and deuce out? If you ever wanted to make Mormons uncomfortable, ask them what color God's skin is. Spoiler: Mormon God is fish belly white. Jesus Christ. I used to have hey, what's up, Peepero, Pie Parrot? You brought a friend? Oh, awesome. What's up? Hi, your friend. Pie Parrot's friend. Welcome. It's nice to have the more people, the merrier. I appreciate having everybody here. And I told Slim earlier I'm gonna try and be on the next Piplash, because I wasn't on because it's Mother's Day, so I went to go spend some time with my mom, and I wasn't back in time to both like to you know chillax and prep and everything. So, but I'll try to be on the next one or sometime again soon. At least the next Sunday one. 1988 was a wild time. Yeah, dude. This is the year my brother was born. Yeah, a mall full of Pip. Yeah, a mall full of people. I can't even remember the last time I like went to a mall.
Are you the manager?
That wasn't to just like
great.
stop
So
and get some
you don't like cameras?
food at the food court.
What the hell is that for? Hey, Eric. Hey, we knew Eric. We talked to Eric before. Go ask him what it's all about. He knows. What is Josh and Ben? Welcome to
Oh man, that was a hard cut. It didn't seem like Eric knew what was going on or wanted to talk about what he knows. Eric seemed pretty fucking pissed that you were, you know, jamming a video camera in his face. GMT +1. So that's like 4 o'clock my time, I think. I don't know. He's not here yet. Okay. Well, let him know I said hi. I made $1, 1 cig, and jumped in a friend's car to get away. No arrest. That's awesome, dude. That's for me to do it, I would definitely have to get a few extra bucks, and I don't smoke cigarettes, so you'd have to give me something else. I don't know, you had to give me a bottle or something. I'm not cheap, I guess. But plus to like run through the mall, I would more than likely get, you know, nowadays especially, you would get, you know, clotheslined by, well, you might not, because there's not gonna be anybody the fuck there. I mean, not only because of COVID, but because of Amazon too. So, oh man. Oh, what's up, Convince? This is CMC. What's up, Conspiracies? What's up, Convince? What up, me? I know I said that joke last time. Be there or be Rice Krispie Square. Hell yeah. That sounds really good. Some Rice Krispie Squares. I should make some of those. I should learn how to make them. Slim Living Cyborg. Alright. I'm gonna watch a little bit more of this. I'm gonna watch some infomercials
what's
later
the name
too.
of the store?
We're gonna do that.
Better Buys. It's really, really small. This is like the smallest store I've ever been in. Okay. The standard question of the day is, have you ever stolen a Christmas present?
No.
3 people have said yes.
They've stolen a Christmas present?
Yeah.
Let me think here. I don't think I have. No, I know somebody who did though. He stole a pair.
He kind of reminds me of. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay, Blaine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine, Seafish. You do you. You take care of your sister and your mother. Sorry, I was looking at Discord, but this dude kind of sounds like Underhaven. Fucking Anna. A little bit. I think like a definitely hyperbolic impression, but maybe, yeah, a little bit.
He stole a pair of pants for his dad.
What's his name?
It seems to be skipping my mind right here.
What's his first name?
I don't know. Maybe, like that.
What the hell was that, dude?
Do you celebrate Christmas?
What was that?
Have you ever stolen any Christmas presents?
No, stolen Christmas. I'm sorry, no.
Okay, great.
Okay, great. Damn, look at those interview skills, dude.
It seems to be skipping my mind right here.
Okay.
Damn, dude, he really liked that. That dude was really into that chick checking him out. He was really having it. That was awesome. Good job, man.
Yes, I have it.
You're learning how to edit.
Yeah. Thinning hair treatment. So that's this dude. Do you need thinner hair?
I just
Do
like
you
to
need thinner
to
hair?
the,
That's a good one.
Teachers at Burlington High School and the Burlington school system in general. I hope that you can get your disagreement with the school board over your contract settled very quickly.
Ooh.
So that I can go to college
Dude.
and these boys can keep going to school and get
This
good
dude's
grades. And that
Oh, what's up,
I
Irish
hope
Stew?
that
How you doing?
You can get what you want, and that one day,
The word
in
mall.
the near future,
The word mall
that this
always instantly brings to
disagreement will be settled.
brings to mind for me the distinctively unique
we're
combined
back here. How about you
miasma
notice where we
of
started?
cheap leather, fried food, and
basically, this is
Cinnabon.
my closing
Yeah.
segment. I'd like to thank Sean and Andrew for helping me today.
Yeah, and
Today I've been working with an experienced staff of...
and useless technology shops like the Sharper Image, where you could at one point get your shitty Trump steaks. But yeah, you would also, what else was there? Fucking what was? Oh, FYE, and then like GameStop and shit eventually. But yeah, mall food is actually still, I still desire mall food. I don't know if that's because I'm hungry or that's because because I'm nostalgic. But yeah, let's watch this a little bit. Sub, yeah. Sub and hit that like button if you would. I would appreciate it. I like to do this, and I like to do these streams so I can talk to you guys. That's one of the main things I like doing, is talking to you guys.
It's surprising to me.
One of the main
I thought
reasons
everyone
I
did.
stream.
Okay, I'd like to say it's been really fun.
Just Auntie Annie's. Oh
been
yeah,
really fun.
Auntie
Really-
Annie's. What was the other one? Oh, what's up, dude? What was it? Oh, damn, Irish stew sounds really fucking good right now. I gotta learn how to make some. Anyway, what was the other one? Oh, Caribou Coffee. There was Caribou Coffees in Kuwait when Radio Shack. Radio Shacks around us were always like external to the mall. I don't know, at least the way I always remember them. But yeah, the Caribou Coffees, because Caribou Coffees is like, it's supposed to be like really good, but I think it's owned by another thing, maybe Panera Bread or something like that. And you don't really find a whole lot of them in the United States anymore. So, but yeah, damn, Caribou Coffees. Oh, my brother's friend Jules, they did senior skip day, and they just like, they skipped school for a day. And he just walked into the Cinnabon in Tower City Mall downtown Cleveland, and he just walked up and grabbed the creamer, like this big ass tall the creamer from a coffee shop like you have in Starbucks. Grabbed this thing and just walked right out with it. Just walked into the street and nothing ever happened. Nothing at all. Oh man. I've never had an Orange Julius, but there is an Orange Julius near me. I've never seen one in a mall, actually. The only time I've ever seen one referenced or like seen one in a mall was in The Simpsons, where Lionel Hutz was next to the Orange Julius. All right. I kind of want to go back to that Cuisinart infomercial.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. That's a good way to... He had the outro. He figured out the outro. Figured out his ending. I need infomercial music. Hell no, I'm not gonna play music. Does Caribou Coffee come out of moose butt? Yeah. Usually it's squeezed freshly from either end. You gotta. It depends on what time of the day you go. You gotta. If you want the good hot stuff out of the rear, go ahead and hit them up early in the morning. That's when you get your good cups. The ones you can really mix around. The ones that have a crunch to them. All right. Is this real? I feel like this is because I kind of gotta take a break and go pee real quick. Yeah, I watched this one and it was like, I felt like this one was fake. Having some interruptions, I guess. Hang on. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like this one was fake. Hold on. There it is. There we go. I found it. pick up where we left off with the fucking Bullet Express. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Cooking with Kathy? No, we're not going to do that. Oh, we're definitely going to check out the Hot Shot Grill after we do this. All right, we're gonna watch these for a little bit, or watch this one for a little bit. Put on the wheel. I can't play that. It's that's copyrighted music. It's Weird Al. I know it's parody, but it's still copyright, isn't it? Yeah, because Weird Al. Yeah, it's still. I don't know, because I really do like that song. I love Weird Al, and I do actually like that song more than the Royal. But yeah, I don't know if I could play that. Unfortunately, I wish I could. If there was like a royalty-free version of that, then hell yeah, I'll put that on. But I gotta use the latrine real quick. Let's listen to these people. Now, if you didn't watch the original Magic Bullet stream that I did, or Bullet Express, whatever it's called, where we initially touched on this, the Bullet Express it's the exact same size as a 2-slice toaster. Okay, it's no bigger than a 2-slice toaster. That's totally fine. Well, that would be fine. However, all of the attachments are also about the size of a 2-slice toaster. So you have this, basically you have to invest in some kind of Quonset hut bunker in your backyard to store all of these 2-slice toaster size attachments for your Bullet Express in order to just, prepare a Sunday meal or something like that. Make it easy for people. Or if you really want to get things done, really want to hit them in their taste buds, you can fucking lie about the nachos that you make and get someone, like an intern to actually make nachos like they know how to do, since it's probably all they can afford every fucking night. Yeah, music is super risky on YouTube, especially on stream. I've already had one of my streams kicked off, and I wasn't able to go back on for a week, and I don't know if it's been 90 days yet. I'll have to check. So if it hasn't been 90 days and I do that and I get kicked off, it'll be like, I don't think I can stream for like a month or something like that. It's pretty fucked up, and I can't do any sort of like ban evasion either. All right, so we're gonna watch a little bit of this. I gotta go to the bathroom and be right back. I need my water.
Both made from scratch, is now ready for the oven in less than 60 seconds.
So, Aunt Martha, in less time than you can make a single cheesecake from scratch, we've made 2 completely different desserts. A graham cracker crust cheesecake and a beautiful apple pie, all made from scratch and ready for the oven in less than 2 minutes.
So thanks to the Bullet Express, we made our 15-second Nacho Supreme platter and our 30-second pepperoni pizza. And our meatloaf is ready, so let's just see how we did, shall we? Now, Martha, I know that you're a bit of an expert when it comes to meatloaf. Have you ever tasted meatloaf as good as that?
I don't believe it. This is fantastic.
And here's our beautiful potatoes au gratin and steamed vegetables. So that's meat, potatoes, and vegetables, all made from fresh ingredients, not frozen. A complete, full family meal prepared in less than 8 minutes.
And we made the biggest chopped salad you've ever seen in or out of a restaurant.
And don't forget about our desserts. Look at our beautiful graham cracker crust cheesecake.
And here's our fresh-baked apple pie.
My man, Mick. I never doubted you for a second. Oh, yeah. Not at all. Why?
You see, with the Bullet Express, you really can prepare any full family meal ready to heat or eat in 8 minutes or less. But it gets even better, because I'm going to show you in a moment how the Bullet Express turns into the super powerful Bullet Juicer.
It's a juicer too?
Oh yes, but before I show you that, look at all this food. Is anybody getting hungry? Yeah. I know you are. Right?
I'm
Slicing
starving,
and chopping
Nick.
chicken and vegetables for a stir fry
Okay,
can be
hold
a
on.
kitchen nightmare. Well, in less time than it takes to find a sharp knife, you can have a perfectly chopped chicken and vegetable stir fry,
tell you
all
what.
prepared directly into the pan and ready to cook in
That does look pretty nice there. To have that it just go but there's the one thing they never show you in any of these infomercials, and that's the cleanup. They're not going to show you the cleanup. They're going to be like, they might be like, oh, well, it's super easy to clean. But you have all of these fucking attachments you got to fucking clean up and put away. And they all take up the space of a 2-slice toaster, so you can't really put them in the strainer. They're going to take up a shitload of room. Again, this thing is nothing but a waste of space. Bullet Express is life. Heretic. Do not taunt Bullet Express. Do not poke Bullet Express. Bullet Express is all. There is no Bullet Express but Bullet Express, and Billy Mays is its prophet. You may be correct. However, you are wrong, because this machine fucking sucks, and I would never want it in my kitchen. If you brought this to my kitchen, you would not be allowed ever in my house. I would make you eat outside out of a bowl. Not even a good bowl. Like a literal, I'd go out and I'd buy you a clean dog bowl, but I wouldn't wash it first. What the fucking hell? Been refreshing for hours? What? What the hell? What's been going on? What do you mean refreshing? The chat?
just 45 seconds. We all love apple pie, but getting out your big, bulky processor and expensive stand mixer can be a real chore. Well, now you can slice those apples directly into the pie dish for a fresh...
With this other big, bulky fucking chopper and mixer, food processor, it's literally the same thing. It's the same exact thing. There's nothing different.
Homemade apple pie made from scratch.
What about the dough? You still have to use the mixer for the dough, right? They didn't make dough, did they? I mean, they made graham cracker crust, but that's easy. You're just smashing graham crackers. That's like being like, oh, I made cookies and cream ice cream. No, you just put you smashed up some Oreos with a hammer and put them into fucking vanilla ice cream. You didn't make it cookies and cream. Cookies and cream has a distinct taste because it's a blend. You dude. You dig? Dude? You dude? Sorry, this is frustrating. Maybe I have a problem with people
Everyone
cooking.
loves pizza, but why pay for delivery or settle for frozen when you can have your favorite pizza fresh, made from scratch and oven ready in just 90 seconds?
I think I did say
now from the makers of.
I think I did say that the pizza looked fairly okay. However, you could easily just you can make a pizza so much fucking easier.
The original Magic Bullet comes the all-new Bullet Express, the ultimate 8-minute meal machine. That's right.
With the
now
stand
you
mixer,
can make.
you need to make the crust and just put apples straight into the pan. Yeah, there you go. Crust, cut out the carbs, cut out the fat, cut out all that butter you use to line the pan. You know what? You're going to have a healthy meal. Slap those sliced apples straight into your baking dish. Set that motherfucker at 350 and let everybody kick you out of the house at Thanksgiving. Call it a fucking night. It's a good way to spend time by yourself. Trust me. I'm fucking hobo. I don't even know plate. No joke. I eat out of cans with plastic cutlery, but I do have a zoodle zucchini spiler. I'm not a barbarian. Yeah, that's fine. That kitchen gadget makes sense because you can actually use it for something, but most kitchen gadgets don't make sense. That has really one function. Everything else you can do with a knife. And that lady who was cutting earlier, I don't think she was using a proper knife. In fact, let's look. Let's see, what was she using to cut? What was she using to cut?
Slicing and chopping.
Oh my god. Why are you chopping it like that? Why are you chopping them so big too? Does this lady know how to cook? Why do you have kids if you don't even know how to like cook properly? Why is everything on the cutting board? You don't need everything on the cutting board. You need what you're cutting on the cutting board, lady. Okay, again, you don't put that. You don't need that much pressure. If you need that much pressure to get through it, there's something wrong. Your knife is dull, or it's it's not ripe. It's not in season. It needs to give it a little time maybe. But you should just be able to slice right through it. And if you go at an angle like this, here's whatever you're cutting. If you go at an angle like that, you'll actually cut through it a lot more efficiently. But if you cut like this straight down, you need a lot of pressure. God, these people are so dumb.
Chicken and vegetables for a stir fry can be a kitchen nightmare. In less time than it takes to find a sharp knife, you can have a perfectly chopped chicken and vegetable stir fry, all prepared directly into the pan and ready to cook in just 45 seconds. Everyone loves pizza, but why pay for delivery or settle for frozen when you can have your favorite pizza fresh, made from scratch, and oven ready in just 90 seconds? Now, from the makers of the original Magic Bullet comes the all-new Bullet Express.
Oh my God. What is this, the Binford version of the Magic Bullet? This thing is huge, dude. It's like a 5-gallon water jug. You could put this on top of the water cooler and people would just be like, oh, water's out. Oh, what the fuck is this thing? It's a food processor. And then they'd see all the attachments laying around and probably be pretty pissed off at you. Yeah, you don't need this. The Magic Bullet, I know people who have like Magic Bullets, but they use it for like protein shakes and shit like that, and like real quick, grinding shit up, because it's useful for that. That's what it is. But you don't need this. This is like a go-kart motor. Did they get like a warehouse filled with ceiling fan motors, and they were just like, yeah, we got to do something with these. Hey, slap a bunch of plastic around it, design some really cheap blades out of old, aluminum siding, and then we'll call it a food processor. There you go. Slice up your apples. Good job, guys. This thing is horrible. It looks terrible. I wouldn't want this in my house. It looks like it's almost as tall as the kitchen. But where did the crust and sauce come from? Exactly. The sauce has to be pre-made. The crust has to be made somehow. It was just cheese going through the Magic Bullet Express. Yes. Exactly. They're lying to you. All of this is a lie. It's a lie. Hi, Pip. My mom friend used Magic Bullet for baby food. Yeah. It's actually like, those things actually work if you really need a little bit of something chopped up really quick. This thing is not going to win you any friends. Do not bring this to my house.
8-minute meal machine.
I will stab you
That's
with my
right.
chef's
Now
knives.
you can make any full family meal ready to heat or eat in just 8 minutes or less. Your Bullet Express
Not
comes with a
one thing there.
revolutionary meal maker
How the
express.
fuck? Hold on. You didn't slide that one past me.
Revolutionary Meal Maker Express,
Bullet Express.
designed to chop, slice, and shred all your favorite food, whether it's vegetables, oven ready in just 90 seconds. Ready to heat or eat.
How the fuck are you gonna make spaghetti and meatballs with the Bullet Express? How are you getting to the spaghetti and meatballs, dude? Where did we get here? How did we get to the spaghetti and meatballs? At what point were you using the Bullet Express to make spaghetti and meatballs? Was it the meatballs? Were you grinding the meat? Why would you need to grind the meat? Couldn't you just buy ground beef? Same with the meatloaf. Why are you using any... Didn't they make meatloaf and it looked like a shitty paste? It looked disgusting. Meatloaf should have like a certain consistency to it, you know? It can't just be like a nugget. It's weird. And these meatballs would taste like shit if they're all mixed up like that. And you still had to use a knife to chop all of this asparagus. I guarantee some of these ends were a little rough. You had to chop them off, right? You didn't do that with the Magic Bullet. What is this? What is this stuff? Is this pesto? Did you make that with the Magic Bullet Express? I don't think so, because nobody makes that much pesto. Why'd you put it on salmon? Why does that salmon look so anemic? Why does it look so fake? Why do I have so many questions about this meal regarding the functionality of the Magic Bullet Express? None of this makes sense. This commercial is a fucking lie. This is bullshit. I demand quality in my fucking infomercials.
Your Bullet
especially when
Express
they're
comes with
extremely
a
out of date.
revolutionary Meal Maker Express, designed to chop, slice, and shred all your favorite food, whether it's vegetables, meat, or fruit. And the best part is, they all go right into the pan, pot, or dish you're cooking with. So now you can have a fresh beef and vegetable casserole oven ready in just 45 seconds. Easily.
There you go. There you go. There's something you could actually make. The beef and potato casserole. But, you know, you could also just quarter the potatoes. Or, you know, cut them up into little chunks. You don't have to slice them. I mean, slice them would be pretty fucking good. You could slice the meat, too. But still, you could do that with a knife. You could slice the potatoes just as easily with a knife. Or a mandolin. If you have a mandolin. Be careful with the mandolin, though. Don't cut your fingers off like my mom did that one time.
Slice potatoes and onion right into the dish. Then simply pop off the top, flip the blade, and now your Bullet Express is ready to shred. Finish off with some fresh shredded cheese, and now your delicious potatoes au gratin is ready for the oven in just 30 seconds.
Was it chasing after a guy in a police box? I'm missing the plunger arm.
Or shred potatoes directly into the pan for hash browns ready for the stovetop in just 3 seconds.
Store is very different.
Shred
Yeah.
cheese, chicken, tomatoes, and jalapenos with no effort at all for a quick and easy 15-second Nacho Supreme platter that will be a real party favorite.
Because you probably can't do too many cheeses in there because it's gonna mix in and it's eventually it's gonna get gunked up. And again, you gotta clean this shit. I have Nutra-Nympha? What? Nutra-Ninja? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I feel like I know people that have those. That carried them, like especially when I was in the army, people would have those. So they take them to the gym. If it's the same thing I'm thinking about. Have you ever watched how food adverts are made? Yeah, dude. It's all shaving foam and glue. Yeah, it's actually pretty gross. And like behind the scenes of production, I've created commercials. In fact, I should go get the disc at some point and show you my commercials. I've created commercials, and the behind the scenes of production is like, yeah, you have to do a lot of movie magic to make things look good, and a lot of that is like, yeah, glue instead of cheese, and drilling a pizza to a board or whatever to make sure it holds down and shit like that, and using like shoe polish to make a burger look browner or tastier or moister or whatever. It's wild what they'll do. They'll just like fuck up some food to make it look good. Spray paint some strawberries. Why not? Nobody's eating them. We're just gonna spray paint them and throw them out. I wonder how many people forget to clean the inside of the Bullet Express. Yeah, dude. They're probably. I guarantee you, a lot of people clean out certain parts when they're like, "What is that smell?" I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck is that? Why did I use this Bullet Express ever? Let alone 6 months ago, and let it get gunked up. I would not clean it properly." Man, I want some nachos.
And the best part is, unlike even the most expensive processors, with the Bullet Express, you're never limited to the size of your container. So now you can slice, shred, and chop.
That's because it's fucking massive. This woman is literally using something the size of her own forearm to chop all of this food. It's just getting through there. It's just going through like it's nothing. And look, it has to have arms to hold it down, probably because it makes a shitload of noise. It makes a shitload of vibration and probably pops this thing off, throwing metal parts all over the place. Oh my god.
Favorite ingredients directly into this giant salad bowl for a gourmet restaurant quality chopped salad ready to eat.
Man, I was just thinking about getting some fast food too.
In just 45 seconds.
That salad was
just
not
as
made by
easily slice your way through a basket full of fruit for a quick 15-second fruit salad. Quickly switch the top, and now the Bullet Express cuts and chops like a food processor and mixes and blends like a big stand mixer. Look, just throw egg white.
See, there you go.
Rosemary.
Okay, so it does have the stand mixer thing, the attachment, but that attachment is pretty much just as big as the mixer and bowl its fucking self. You're not saving a shitload of space. And you still have to use one machine at a time. You can't have the mixer going while you're cutting up your apples. Like, what the fuck? Or your whatever you're putting on your pizza. Oh my god. I don't think there's anything I don't think there's anything redeeming about this machine. It's really quite bullshit. Oh man. Ever seen the gross photo of the inside of an old rubber duck cut in half? That's probably what the inside of a magic bullet looks like. I'll check that out. You can get soda, just don't get ice from the machine. Yeah. Oh man. I know a lot of people will be like, yeah, there's like poop, there's fecal bacteria. There is literally poop on everything. There is poop everywhere. There is fecal bacteria on literally everything. Go and swab something anywhere and, run a test and see what bacteria is in there, and I guarantee you'll find poop. There'll be poop there because it's just fucking everywhere. It's a fact of life. Poop's everywhere. But yeah, when it's in your ice at the McDonald's, it's really fucking gross. That's really disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Hold on. Check that out over here. Boom.
Onion, breadcrumbs, and 2 whole pieces of turkey breast into the Bullet Express to grind and combine all the ingredients together down to the perfect consistency.
It's not
for
the
a
perfect
delicious low-fat rosemary turkey meatloaf, oven ready in just 45 seconds. The Bullet Express is also your personal versatile.
Okay, turkey isn't like beef. It's not fatty in the same way. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be, the consistency is gonna be more sandy than anything. Like, ew, that looked really fucking gross. Again, you could just buy some ground beef or ground turkey these days.
35-second dough machine. Watch as it mixes all the ingredients for bread dough, pizza dough, and even pie dough. Perfect every time. And homemade dessert has never been easier. Just watch how the Bullet Express breaks down these graham crackers and mixes in the butter for a perfect graham cracker crust. Then combine cream cheese with eggs, vanilla, sugar, and a splash of lemon juice, and look how the Bullet Express blends and mixes everything down to a silky smooth filling for this New York-style cheesecake that's oven ready in less than 60 seconds with the Bullet Express. Amazing!
Dude.
The Bullet Express features.
Oh man, ew. Oh man, that's so fucking nasty. Hold on, I'll show you guys in a sec. And let it load a little bit. Like, oh, that's what's inside it. That's why it's important to clean out your kids' toys. Ugh, there's some hydrogen peroxide in there. Ugh. Oh, dude. Now I'm just imagining like all of the shit I used to play with. It's probably just so much worse than that. Ew, dude. That's so gross. Oh, I guess thanks for letting me know about that. Bunches I just looked at it. Oh, I'll copy this link though. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Not want to open that in the chat. So, Chris and nuts on a bar counter are full of piss and people not washing their hands after going in the toilet. Yes, same with the limes and the lemons. Be very cautious about the limes and the lemons that you get from the bar. They're dirty as fuck. They're disgusting. If you get a lime or a lemon on your drink, pop that bitch into your drink and let the bacteria die in the alcohol. Hopefully. Yeah. Don't eat the. There's a lot of places. I don't think I've been to any bars in a long time. I don't think I've ever been to any bars that have like nuts sitting on the counter, unless they're like peanuts or something like that. And I'm talking about like shelled peanuts or unshelled peanuts. Unshelled? Peanuts with a shell. You know what I'm saying? Salt and Pissiger. You got fucking Fremunda cheese. Flavored pretzels, seasoned pretzels.
Features a powerful 400-watt motor, tough enough for any kitchen job, but takes up no more space on your counter than a 2-slice toaster. And cleanup's easy. Just rinse under the tap or place the parts right in the dishwasher. Your Bullet Express is built to last and backed by a full 1-year manufacturer's warranty. You can spend close to $1,000 on a countertop full of kitchen appliances that still can't do everything the Bullet Express can do. There's never been anything like it. But right now, during this introductory TV offer, you won't pay $1,000.
My mom has a Cuisinart, and it has all of these attachments. I don't think she's ever really used it for anything other than to chop up walnuts and almonds and shit like that. Other than that, I don't think she's ever used it, and it's about just as big as this. And the thing they're comparing this thing to is basically a Cuisinart. And who the fuck needs this? Who needs a food processor these days? Who uses a food processor these days? Pistachios is what you mean? Oh, pistachios? What? No, I'm thinking of peanuts. Yeah, pistachios with dude, if I go to a bar and they have like pistachios sitting out for people to eat, yeah, that's a pretty. I'm gonna trust the pistachios because I'm gonna guess that's a pretty high-end kind of place, unless it's like normal where you are. Normal for us would be like peanuts, like just unshelled peanuts. You open the peanuts, you throw it on the floor or whatever. I guess it's more in the South. When I was in Vancouver, a newspaper paid for swabbing at restaurants for E. coli. It was everywhere: cutlery, plates, cups, chairs, door handles, water jugs, every fucking surface. Yeah. It's everywhere. It's absolutely 100% completely unavoidable. And like I think it's like even the FDA or the FDA, food inspection guidelines is just like there is not a zero amount of fecal bacteria. There is an acceptable amount of fecal bacteria because it's just everywhere. It's completely unavoidable. And that's where your immune system comes in, is because it's everywhere. You get used to it. You're able to stave it off, or stave off any illness from it.
You won't pay $500, $300, or even $150.
How many payments?
Call now and get the complete Bullet Express system, including the super powerful meal maker and meal mixer attachments.
Wait, how much do you guys think it's gonna be? I'm thinking $79.99. What do you guys think? $79.99 or $100. I'm thinking. Roll browse off the bed. Look at my BFF ours too. Can do, absolutely. You get some sleep and enjoy the rest of your evening, and hopefully you wake up well rested and you have a very good day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Have a fun Monday, and hopefully you're feeling all right. $39.99. Ooh, that's a little cheap. Yeah, Night Pip. Pipe Parrot. Peepero. Pip. Ugh, all of them. Oh man, sorry. I really had to get that out. Alright, let's see. Because I don't know. I'll bid $1, Bob. God damn it, that's not how this works. Punk ass. $89
for the low
for
price of
payments.
just 6 payments of only $19.99. You'll also
so it's $120. So you're so it's 6 payments of $19.99. So it's $120. We were all pretty fucking way far off. Pip. All right, Pip. Have a good night, and I'll try to be on the next fucking Piplash so we can have some fun. Yeah, so it's $120. 6 payments. That's a lot of money for that piece of shit that looks like it's made out of plastic and will probably get really moldy.
receive the Bullet Express Ready and 8 cookbook, full of delicious meals you can make in just 8 minutes or less. But hold everything. Don't miss this exclusive TV offer. Everyone who orders from this program will receive this amazing bonus, which turns the Bullet Express into the...
Excuse me, Bullet Express? What are we gonna get? Hold
Don't
everything.
miss this exclusive TV offer. Everyone who orders from this program...
Bullet Express. Bullet Express, what are you trying to sell me? Are you coming on to me, Bullet Express? Are you threatening me with a good time, Bullet Express? I mean, at least you've got the design down here. I just don't know what this thing would do to my insides. But let's find out. Thank you.
Will receive this amazing bonus, which turns the Bullet Express into the super quick, super powerful Juicer Express. Just drop in whole fruits like apple.
Oh, that'll turn me into the Juicer Express. Absolutely.
Or pears, and watch how the Bullet Express quickly and easily extracts all the juice, leaving not a drop behind. Even whole carrots are instantly turned into fresh carrot juice, thanks to its powerful 400-watt motor. Watch, even giant chunks of watermelon, rind and all, are no match for the Juicer Express for a delicious juice cocktail loaded with vitamins and nutrients.
I mean, she got a decent amount of pulp in there. She's not getting a whole lot of juice out of it. She put a whole watermelon slice in there with the rind. I mean, and all of that other stuff. Yeah, like you should get a little bit more out of it.
It's the perfect way to start your day. The Juicer
You didn't
Express
drink
is
that.
comparable to...
I saw that, you asshole. Don't you start with me, Magic Bullet Express lady. And you're not even the same lady. This is a different woman. They're wearing different shirts. They have different color hair. They even have different skin tones. These are not the same people. This universe is a lie. The Magic Bullet Express universe is a fucking lie. Nothing makes sense in this universe. It's full of continuity errors. I don't understand. This literally is a simulation. This is Magic Bullet Express. This is a simulation. Look. This paneling, this is not real. You can't do anything here. That's just a picture. It's rendered poorly in the simulation. Oh my god. And I think this is just a perspective thing, but it looks like it's backwards. I don't know. Is she on a green screen? I don't know. I don't think so. This is weird.
Juice cocktail loaded with vitamins and nutrients.
I don't know what my blender is. Yeah, blue shirt. What would this be? Strawberry blonde? I don't know. Hair. Lighter skin tone. And she's not gonna drink it. Watch this. None of that liquid touches her lips.
It's the perfect way to start your day. The Juicer Express is comparable to this whole...
You barely got away with it, but you didn't taste it. You didn't even drink any of it. Why won't you just drink it? Probably because it tastes like shit because you put a whole fucking watermelon rind in there. The watermelon rind doesn't taste good. It gets thrown out or recycled or put in the compost for a reason. Because it tastes like ass. Oh my god. This is horrible.
Juicer you've seen advertised for as much as $150. But call right now and you'll get the amazing Juicer Express absolutely free.
Now, we've shown you how the Bullet Express can make any full family meal from scratch in
we'll
just
get the
8
Juicer
minutes
Express
or
free. I was about to say, we're getting the whole thing free. Get the hell out of here.
But now let me show you how the Bullet Express turns into the super quick, super powerful Bullet Juicer, extracting juice, vitamins, and nutrients from whole fruits and veggies, just like those commercial quality juicers that could cost up to $1,000.
Now watch how quick and easy this is. I'm going to start with some whole apples. No need to take off the skin because it's full of nutrients. And look how much juice you can get out of an apple. In fact, apples are loaded with antioxidants. Now I'm going to add some celery.
Oh, wait.
Which helps reduce...
You know what apple cores are also loaded with? Cyanide. Hydrogen cyanide. Yes, apple seeds have hydrogen cyanide in them. So, while you're drinking all of these apples that you're just going to blend up and put right into there, you're also going to be drinking all of that. Now, is that going to have an effect on you? Probably not. You might get a little cyanosis in your fingertips or something like that, but you're probably not going to die. It's just not going to be very good for you. So yeah, maybe don't eat apple cores. It's not a good idea. Where was it? All right. And why would you mix apples and celery? What kind of dumb shit is that?
Inflammation and arthritis.
Around 500
Now I'm just going to
watts?
add a handful of...
Okay, so conspiracies. You're like, aren't some blenders like 1400 watts? Well, I just looked up what is the average blender wattage. Average blender wattage is around 500 watts. So this thing doesn't even have the same power as an average blender, let alone like an industrial blender. So that's what I'm thinking. They actually like souped up some kind of ceiling fan or RC motor that they just had a warehouse filled with, and they're like, yeah, let's put it into a plastic casing called a food processor and try and sell it on this shitty infomercial. Oh man, this is the worst. I'm guessing it's a set they use for commercials. I've seen similar ones. Yeah, I know it's super cheaply made. You can tell it's a set, but like, I mean, it's to be expected. It's all just like repurposed, walls and doors and lighting and everything and everything like that. I'm sure this can be rearranged at some point to look a little bit different for a different infomercial or whatever they're gonna do. The Bullet Express wouldn't be able to live on my counter or in my cabin. It's too big for my... Yeah, dude, I have an 8-quart Instant Pot and about the same size crock pot. And I have no idea where to put them. I gotta get some fucking shelving for that shit. Just because I don't know where the hell to put them all the fucking time. And it's hard to cook with the Instant Pot because I gotta have a lot of room. I gotta kind of like put it lower on the ground because otherwise it shoots all of the steam up to my ceiling. And I don't want to have to, wipe down my ceiling every now and again. Because there's food there's food particles in that steam. There's also like grease and stuff. So I gotta, I don't know. There's nothing to do, no way to do anything with that. Yeah, it's way too big. You need at least eat at least a bowl of 100 apple seeds to get a dangerous dose. I don't know, considering how little apple juice they got out of there, you might get close if you're doing that a few times a day. Celery juice is actually pretty dangerous. You can't eat enough celery to hurt you, but juicing them is risky. Really? I don't know that. How is it juicing them risky? I know it's like a negative calorie food. Like it costs more calories to digest than it actually gives you. Her shirt straps look like repurposed doilies. Yeah, they actually kind of do. They'd be a weird color for a doily though. It'd be like a Halloween doily. They used to be they could be used for
blackberries.
Oh, they can be used for shitting yourself in dye. Yeah, there you
powerful enough to extract the juice and the vitamins
or wasting
from
your money.
this beetroot.
There's no added sugars, there's no preservatives, there's no additives. Granny, go on, just try that.
We didn't slice, peel, or prep any of the ingredients. Just wash and juice for an 8-second.
Notice how the camera didn't show him actually giving her what came from there. It didn't follow the cup going from the juicer to Granny over there. It just showed him like mixing it up kind of. And what she is drinking is definitely some kind of like sweet cranberry juice concoction.
Second cocktail I call the Bullet Boost.
Delicious.
Here's an 8-second cocktail that I like to call Liquid Vacation. Watch this. Now, I'm just going to start off with some whole oranges in there. Now, as we all know, oranges are loaded with vitamin C. Next, I'm going to put a handful of grapes in there, which can help to lower your blood pressure. Next, I'm going to put in there some whole pears, look at that, which are loaded with vitamin C, but they're all...
You have to ingest all of these things along with a regimen of healthy exercise as well. You can't just eat.
Also loaded with potassium and beta carotene. Look at that. Now finally, I'm going to put in there some watermelon. Can you see that? Rind and all. It doesn't make any difference with a bullet juicer. That goes right in there. Look at the amount of juice that's coming out. Now, Ralph, I actually want you to try this.
Why would you put the rind in there? It's just going to make it taste really bitter. The watermelon rind is really bitter. It doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. So if you're going to put the rind in there, it's going to taste like shit. It's going to lower the sweetness of it. That's part of the reason fruit is so good, is because it's got a lot of sugar, a lot of easy, quick energy. And when it ferments, you can get shithoused.
And remember, Ralph, this juice cocktail is loaded with all your essential vitamins and nutrients.
Why didn't you tell me healthy tastes so good?
You never asked.
What do you want? You've not had a juice yet. What's your favorite?
That's so bad. Oh, that was so bad. That was such a horrible joke. That was such a cringe joke at the end. I'm sorry. Oh, the hot shot grill. That's what it was. Yeah, that was just really bad. Fuck that. Fuck that thing. If you ever bring a Magic Bullet Express anywhere near my fucking kitchen, I swear to God, I will laugh in your face and show you how to cook. I may not be Gordon Ramsay. Hell, I'm not even fucking Bobby Flay. You know what I am? I'm a guy who knows how to cook. I'm an adult. Every adult should know how to cook. 100%. It doesn't matter if you can cook a few small, very simple meals for yourself, then that is perfectly fine. That's all you need to be able to do. But everybody should be able to do it. And if you think you need a food processor or a bunch of kitchen gadgets or something, no. What you need to do is you spend $50 to $100 on a good set of knives, and then you buy a knife sharpener and you learn how to use both of them. And you can cook whatever the fuck you want. Not everything has to be blasted on high heat all the time. Sometimes you want to make things simmer. You can easily just buy prepackaged stuff and mix it together. That's fine. And I'm not saying Dave's Cooking kind of shit where you're buying Doritos and mayonnaise and putting it into a bowl, calling it a fucking salad. I'm talking about using like pre-made pasta sauce and then prepackaged ground beef rather than grinding the beef yourself. You don't have to do that. You can season the beef, cook it, and then simmer it into the pasta sauce. Boom, meat sauce. Boil up some pasta. You want to make the pasta yourself? Too easy. That's why YouTube's here. That's why Skillshare is here. Fucking use that shit. It's not fucking hard. Everybody should know how to cook, and you don't need kitchen gadgets. You need a nice set of knives. Maybe a George Foreman grill. George Foreman grills are fine. They're cool. Just replace them every once in a while. As soon as the Teflon starts to come off, replace it, because you don't want Teflon in your food. It'll give you cancer. Oh my God, how insufferable. Yeah, that was really, really schlocky bad shit. And I'm glad they ended the show right there, the commercial right there. Celery contain a high amount of vitamin K, which is dangerous for pregnant women and for people on warfarin like me. Solarins, which causes skin burns, and goitrogens. Concentrating it, like powdering or juicing it, increases the risk by concentrating. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. I know, like, I know that, like, babies need, like, a vitamin K shot or something like that when they're born. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you said you have kids, so you know more than I do about that. But I didn't know that it would be dangerous for pregnant women. I know, what is it? Grapefruit juice is dangerous if you're on certain medications because it can cause it to, like, concentrate in your body, and your body processes it at a much more concentrated level or something like that, and it ends up doing damage to your liver and kidneys and everything. So yeah, ask your doctor about grapefruit juice if you enjoy drinking something as horrible as that. It's fucking disgusting. Or grapefruit. Grapefruit's gross.
Gourmet grilled paninis, wraps, and entrees ready in under 5 minutes. Mouth-watering pockets, sandwiches, and treats, all in under 5 minutes. Decadent desserts, cookies, and ice cream cones, all in less than 5 minutes. Introducing the Hot Shot Grill, the all-new 5-minute kitchen miracle. The Hot Shot combines the cooking power of a panini press, a sandwich maker, and a pizzelle maker into one compact and versatile tool that cooks incredible food in just minutes. It more than earns its place.
Okay. So the only way that this thing is gonna sell me is if these plates can just come out. All right, these plates can just, like, straight up come out. Then we're fine.
On your
the Hot Shot Grill might be
breakfast,
might be
lunch,
cool.
dinner, and
might be good on
desserts,
this.
all ready in minutes thanks to the Hot Shot Grill.
Wait,
Join us today as international product expert Bo Riles and celebrity mother of twins
sure,
Forbes Riley introduce us.
I'm sure it's not, like, dangerous if you have, like, a glass with breakfast every day or something like that, but punani. But I'm sure, like, if you drink it, if you have it, like, with every meal, I'm sure is what NJMP is saying. Just like if you mix up a few bananas into a smoothie and drink that, 3 times a day, you're essentially eating, let's say you mix up 3 bananas into a smoothie 3 times a day. That's 9 bananas a day. That is a fuckload of sugar. That is so much sugar. So you're gonna gain weight. It's not gonna be healthy for you, although it may be delicious. But yeah, if you have a banana smoothie, like, once a day or once every other day, you'll be totally fine. As long as you exercise.
To this most amazing compact kitchen appliance that will have you making and enjoying great food fast. Get ready for the Hot